This is a video tour of 4133 Wimbledon Drive. And here is just a quick view of your neighborhood. Quiet neighborhood area. And you can see all the houses around here are really very cute, very well kept up. You've got some mature trees in your yard here, which is causing a little bit lack of grass growth there due to shade. But your front yard is pretty deep walking up to the property. So 2-car garage. From here, it looks like the roof is impact resistant, which means you would probably get a little bit of a discount on homeowners insurance there. You've got a stone facade here on the front of the property. And you can see that the side of the yard, there's a retaining wall there with your neighbor. So buried drain line here, which is good. You can kind of see a little bit of a gap underneath the porch here. Nothing horrible. I mean, it's just from settling, it's kind of moved away, but it doesn't look really horrible overall. Okay, so moving into the house. So, standing with my back towards the front door, you come in, and if you go forward, you're going into the kitchen. To my left is a little half bath for guests. And you can see it's a tiled floor in here. Nice little vanity. So coming back out, you've got hardwood floors in this main area. The stairs just right here to my right. Going up, which we'll do in a second. And then living room space. So you actually have 2 living room spaces on this main level. So this is the first one. That gas is a fire log insert gas fireplace. And it looks like the carpets have been cleaned recently. It does smell faintly of smoke maybe, but it's pretty faint, so a bit harder to tell. So walking in to the dining room area here, you'll notice that all of the trim downstairs is white. It has been painted because as we go upstairs, it's actually that darker brown sort of color. So for reference, to my left is into the kitchen and into the second living room space. But before we do that, we're going to walk out into the sunroom, which is right off the dining room. So tile floor in this, actually this might be, I poured cement that they've got on the floor there, okay. And that is an AC and a furnace for this room. So this would be considered a 3 seasons room. And the windows slide back and forth to allow you to open them up. And you can see out to the backyard of the house here, which it does have a bit smaller backyard because again, you have that really deep front yard, but you back up to the golf course. So really pretty view back here. And you can see they have this little tiny fenced in area here, but it's all gravel. So, but again, that retaining wall that was in the front curves all the way around the back of the house here, and then turns into just that little bit of landscaping right there. So back of the house, okay? So we're gonna walk back into the dining room, and now we're gonna go to my right, which brings us into the kitchen. So here is the view of the kitchen from that door. And it looks like you've got granite countertops in here with a little bit of sparkle detail in them, which I love. Stainless steel appliances. And behind me here in these louvered doors is just like pantry area, but as you can tell, they're kind of a bit harder to open. Okay, so second little pantry. Okay. And then this door to my left is going to go to the basement, but we're going to wait to go down there. So let's finish this room. So you have a bit of like a eat-in kitchen area right here, even though you have that formal dining room. Here's the second door to the backyard. And then to my left is the washer and dryer room. And as you can see, the washer and dryer are included. You've got what looks like a newer tile floor in this room. And this goes into your garage space. So as you can see, it is a 2-car garage. It is a bit oversized because they do have a little bit of like a storage bump out here. And they've got a note that says tons of attic storage, check it out. But I am not actually gonna crawl up there. So, okay, back inside the house. Sorry, just a second. Okay, so back inside the house, to my left is your second living room space. And you have another fireplace in this back living room. This fireplace also is a gas log insert. And it looks like they painted the brick white. Built-in speakers there in the walls. And then that's the view of the kitchen from this living room. And then again, out this back window, which you have this huge picture window here that looks onto the golf course, and that's really pretty. Okay, so let's go downstairs to the unfinished portion next. Okay. So, walking down these stairs, and you can see that it's just unfinished storage space down here. This foundation has had some work done to it. You can see the steel I-beams on the walls and the cracks that have been covered here, which the steel I-beams look pretty good. And the cracks don't look too bad either. I mean, since they've been filled, it doesn't look like they've re-cracked through, which is excellent. But you can just kind of see a bit of a lean on the wall, which is obviously why they did the foundational work. So just panning here again, you can see the sump pump in that corner. And furnace and water heater in the middle of the basement down here. They've got a dehumidifier running and a central vac system. It doesn't smell damp or anything down here. And it looks like they've got a second sump pump in this back corner here. So egress window here in the basement, which means if you wanted to finish off this space and create like a bedroom out of it, you could do a legal bedroom with the egress window. Okay, so then just coming around the corner, other side of the basement here, and we are going to go back upstairs now. I am going to break this video up and pick this back up upstairs. Okay.